If you are the program director, director of online education, or you are in any way personally responsible for your school's online distance learning program, this may be the most important opportunity that you really must hear about. We know how fast things move and how busy you are, your students, and your faculty. As specialists in online education technology and development, we are well acquainted with the challenges faced by academic institutions in developing and deploying quality online programs, and you can leverage our expertise and experience to vastly enrich your online program, improve workability, processes, and ease internal pressures. Take a few minutes here and we'll show you what we mean. Native Enterprises is an e-learning and web technology specialist. The company was founded by a professional educator and researcher with a background in IT consulting. We leverage a combination of industry experience that other service providers cannot approach. With a master's degree in education, a master's degree in business administration, and certified in design and development of online educational programs, we are founded upon the expertise needed to help you overcome obstacles and produce better programs with more interesting, engaging, and interactive experiences. With years of experience in instructional systems design, software development, and instructing in classrooms, online, and corporate training, we bring you battle-tested, in the trenches experience with the scars to prove it, implementing courses on Blackboard and similar platforms. We add to that years of IT consulting and contracting experience, which is crucial for managing today's e-learning, which is based in software design and development. The largest and most prosperous corporations take advantage of high-quality e-learning development to increase revenue all of the time. Universities can now have access to the same expertise and systems that drive revenue. We have discovered the keys to unlocking the power of the process to streamline workflow and free up creativity for more powerful courses, more workable systems, and more creative content. The key is in the process, ignorance of which can cost you dearly personally and professionally, which I want to share with you. First, share our vision. We are passionate about e-learning and web-based technologies in education and professional development. Not only does e-learning provide the convenience necessary for busy adult professionals to continue learning and growing, but it can engage the four senses and all of the various learning styles and multiple intelligences to promote more effective learning. Because of this, e-learning is the most powerful and effective tool to empower learning, if done right. If done wrong, it ends up being boring, tedious, frustrating, and isolating, which impedes learning and turns people off to learning and online environments. Thus, native. Why do we choose to be called native? This comes from a foundation in language teaching and learning. Surely you have heard of a native language or to speak like a native. Native is natural, comfortable, and it deals with language, expression, and fits you. We want you to have a native experience of e-learning. The trouble with e-learning. A lot of what we hear in the world about online education is that people feel isolated and that it is boring. People enjoy talking and socializing and being with one another. In fact, that is not always possible. Human beings, though, are social creatures. That means that we learn best by communicating, collaborating, and engaging. We must interact with others and also with our learning environment and content. It is that lack that renders most online educational experiences boring. Instead, it must become an opportunity to extend our circle, to engage beyond that which is offered us typically every day, and to accelerate our learning. We respond to learning with enthusiasm. So, if we are really learning and growing, we will enjoy the experience and it will add value to our lives in more ways than just additional facts and knowledge. It will add shared experience and the kind of growth that makes us feel empowered. Challenges for the university and what we can share to help you. It's a simple fact of how technology and service providers in this industry approach your world and, wittingly or unwittingly, put your academic reputation and job security at risk, in addition to the success of your school's online distance education program. In all these years of working with professionals like you who are responsible for the quality of a school's online distance learning program, we have had a front row seat to the high pressure, high demand world in which you operate. We are personally familiar with the constant pressures you face from the multiple demanding groups you answer to. An administration demanding that you roll out top quality courses and more of them than you can possibly roll out with the limited budget they give you and the tight deadlines given. A faculty that is resistant to adopting change, to learning new ways of doing things. Factors aggravated when it comes to unfamiliar technology that imposes new ways of doing things. Professors who are woefully unprepared for creating course content for this delivery format, which differs vastly from the classroom model to which they are so accustomed. And last but not least, a student body that expects state-of-the-art learning experiences accessible from an exploding variety of devices, what with iPads, iPods, Android tablets, and so much more. These students show a dramatically faster uptake of new technology than the faculty, administration, and even some members of your own staff. That's not all. These days, schools are under unprecedented financial pressure to deliver high-quality online learning experiences to their students in this ever-increasing world of technological and operational complexity. You bear the brunt of that pressure, making every financial decision you make more dangerous and likely to be scrutinized than ever before, with its implications for greater risk to your career success and job security. Program directors like you know that your industry is a tightly knit community where news of success or failure travels fast and wide. This can work to your advantage when news of an exceptionally successful rollout of a Blackboard project propagates, safeguarding your authority, reputation, and influence in this tightly knit community. Additional benefits include the future career advancement opportunities that may open up by maintaining a positive, high profile as a successful, authoritative program director of online distance learning, but only if you choose the right provider. So it's time for me to share our little secret. You see, all vendors that have been around long enough are keenly aware of the risk to any Blackboard project. There are complex design, development, and implementation aspects that, if not handled correctly, in the final analysis pose a risk to your reputation, success, and security, as well as that of your school. Unfortunately, in their attempt to persuade you that they are the best choice for you, they fail to address these risks, and by glossing over them or worse, sugarcoating them, leave you unfairly exposed to unnecessary risk, We've all heard the expression, the devil is in the details. Believe me, as a technologist in the instructional systems design field with years of experience as an instructor, designer, and developer, I've seen firsthand how ugly things can get when it comes to the details that were not deliberately accounted and planned for. That's why I've prepared, based on my careful observation, a library of presentations for you to access in which I pull the curtain and reveal the potholes, dead ends, and unforeseen detours that can sabotage a Blackboard project. In these presentations, you will understand the problems that can arise, how they can impact you, and our unique ways in which we avoid them altogether to safeguard you from any unnecessary risk. After all, you've worked hard to get to where you are, and your school is depending on you to create and roll out top quality online distance learning programs. That's why I believe you should have a clear picture of what a vendor needs to do to ensure the success of your school, its financial investment, the success of its faculty and students, and your personal success. Take advantage of what you now have access to and discover how a properly implemented Blackboard project can lead to improvement in your students' learning experience on a grand scale, not just incremental improvement. A successful online distance learning program creates for your school superior positioning in a competitive environment because it leads to more satisfied students, professors, administrators, and a strengthened profile of your role in all of it. A superior online distance learning program is a valuable tool in your school's competitive arsenal to attract the ideal student body and the funding that comes with it. It makes the cost reasonable over the useful lifetime of the end result. There is more than one return on this investment. There is efficiency, a satisfied and impressed administration, a happy faculty engaged with the technology and leveraging its full capabilities, fewer headaches due to poor functionality, and a more satisfied student learning experience, which, at the end of the day, is the central reason why we are all here. We recognize there can be no one-size-fits-all solution, so a thorough diagnostic process with direct input from you and key staff is a must for an exceptionally successful online distance learning program. In the presentations you now have access to, you will see detailed histories from a number of schools similar to yours in size in other parts of the country, allowing you to see how our unique approach can be pursued with no risk whatsoever. So, what are you waiting for? Program directors like you trust us for a simple reason. While the school is officially our client, we understand that there are institutional and corporate needs to be met, but also personal concerns of yours to be honored. Thank you for your time and attention. We look forward to the opportunity of speaking with you personally to explore how we may be of service to you. To have instant access to our highly specialized team and inside information, if you have not done so already, just sign up below now.